This dark scenery make my hat look awesome.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Sports Critics. I am Antoine.
I am Will to the Burt.
And we're going to give you some epic sports discussion on some topics that I think that's worth talking about because ain't no sports going on right now, but it's still stuff to talk about because football season is on its way.
We got NASCAR. That was good.
NFL is on its way. Basketball been suspended, but hopefully we at least get the playoffs. And we're going to talk about that Jordan Last Dance. We're going to talk about a little bit about that documentary, and then we're going to talk about the aftermath of all that. And I want to get in some we're going to get some post-draft talk because we ain't did no video since the draft. I don't know why, but we got all that coming up after the intro. All right, we back. So, okay. We watched you watched Jordan. Did you watch all the episodes?
No, I haven't started yet.
I thought you said you watched some of it.
I watched 30 minutes of it, and I got mad because I was like, no, I don't. I like to binge watch things. So
It's done.
I know. Now I'm going to watch them.
Okay, so
It was a hard 5 weeks for me.
okay, it's 10 episodes, and it's basically documenting Jordan's career. It's supposed to be giving us this inside look in Jordan career that we didn't see, stuff we didn't know or whatnot. When they announced this, I already kind of had a feeling this is going to be kind of some fluff. Jordan ain't going to let nothing out that he don't want you to know. 2, this is going to be another piece on how Jordan is this, Jordan is that, Jordan is this, Jordan is that. And I'm like, okay, I don't feel like this is going to be that video that's going to say, wow, I didn't know this. Wow, I didn't know that. You know, I didn't feel like I was going to get that.
From what I heard, it's some stuff in there that I didn't know about. Like, I didn't know about the whole Dennis Rodman going to Vegas acting a fool shit.
Oh, okay, but you saw that in the Dennis Rodman documentary. You see the Dennis? I saw the Dennis Rodman one. You see the Dennis Rodman one?
It was 30 for 30.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay, so you knew that from that. Well, Dennis Rodman would go. They said he'd go out, party all night, and then be at practice at early in the morning.
Yeah,
like he wouldn't, without even didn't even have a hangover. Like his body was like crazy.
Did you know about the wrestling contract?
When he was with did on WCW, what about it?
Well, he got fined $30,000 for missing the media day for the NBA, but he wouldn't made $250,000 with Vince McMahon.
You mad at him?
Hell no. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
little stupid shit like that he was doing.
Okay, I mean we got stuff like that, but that's Rodman. That ain't Jordan. But point is that little thing that ain't nothing you couldn't deduced
right
yourself that Rodman was doing some crazy shit and the other team members had to keep him from going off the rails. I mean, come on, it's Rodman. Yeah. The boy had rainbow hair. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those mild things he did. The boy wore the wedding dress. I mean, we go all day talking about the shit that Rodman did. So
he really is a rock star of his own. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. We talking about Jordan or Rodman?
Rodman.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's keep on Jordan. So, okay. So, so I didn't see all of it. I saw some of it. I caught some of it on ESPN when I was at work or whatever. So I saw some of it, and then I was telling you it was stuff that Jordan was saying. I'm like, he lying. And like I could tell you already when people when they do their documentaries and then they be like, yeah, I did this, I did that. Come on, man. The best documentaries is when the person ain't in it. When you hearing true stuff from
Right.
people around them and they ain't got no reason to lie. Those are the best documentaries.
Right.
But if you tell me about myself, I'm going to leave out the embarrassing shit. And I'm going to just tell you, yeah, I did this great and I did that great.
I wouldn't. I leave my dumb shit in there.
I mean, you can leave something in there for a laugh, but you ain't going to hear everything.
Right.
You ain't gonna hear the stuff, nothing too embarrassing. You be like, well, you're gonna leave that part out.
Right.
You remember Spaceballs when he said, cut that part out. Matter of fact, never show that part again.
Now. What's going on right now?
So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I say, dude, if you got the main guy involved in the documentary, like if I'm writing a book about myself, I'm just gonna make myself look even better. Or I'm just gonna leave out the shit that's, that I don't want nobody to know.
That you don't want to feel, you'll feel uncomfortable if it
Or
got
if
out.
you do something that you feel like you had to do at the time and it'll make you look kind of shitty now, you know what I'm saying? You did it. You don't want to talk about that. So you're going to say the result, but you ain't going to say how you got the result.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't hear that shit. So I was hearing that he had it edited. He had stuff edited. He had stuff, because we're going to get to that, Horace Grant. And I put that in the title, Horace Grant. I always knew he had a little beef with Jordan. Like before this even came out. Everybody did, about basketball.
I mean, yeah, because he went to Orlando after that.
That don't mean they had a beef.
They
but
had a beef.
I know. But I'm just saying is, everybody that know about basketball know that they had a little beef.
Right.
That Grant had, I think he had came out and said he'd never want to play with Jordan again after he left Chicago, and he was actively trying to get out of Chicago.
Right.
I think that was the case because he left before that other 3-ring run.
Yeah, he was there for the first 3.
Right, and he was gone, so if Jordan, I think he was there until Jordan was coming back. Then he's like, he coming back, I'm out.
No.
No, because he was in Orlando.
For the when Shaq and Penny
I
was
know,
there.
and that was like in the early 90s. So he was in Orlando like in 94, 95.
Yeah, when Jordan was only gone for a complete 1 year.
Right, in 94, right?
Right. So
Wait, hold on. Yeah, because 90 they won in
94,
91.
95.
Okay, yeah. So they won 91, 92, 93.
93.
Right, and then that's when Grant left, like 94.
Right. The year Jordan left, he was gone too.
I know that. I know. Okay, I got you. I was saying if he coming back. But still, he already, I just remember him vocally saying he didn't want to work with Jordan no more. Or whatever. He didn't want to play with Jordan no more. I can't remember when I first heard that, but everybody knew they had a beef, though.
You heard what they said in the documentary about him not letting him eat and shit?
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
let me get to that. So they were saying that, now I was hearing that Grant said that the documentary was edited into a point where Jordan would say something to somebody and somebody would say something back, like, who the fuck you think you're talking to?
Right.
And they had cut out that part and made it look like Jordan was just getting at somebody and people were just taking it. And Grant was like, hold up. Jordan to say whatever he say, and people come back at him. And he said, if you stood up to him, he'd stop coming at you like that. Mm-hmm. He said he was looking for people that was weak enough to take all his crap or whatever. And they was like, they cut out when people came back at him. What was another dude they played with? He was talking about somebody that got at him for after he got on him, he got back at him and stuff. And then Jordan's like, all right, he ain't going to come at him like that no more or whatever. So he said they cut all that out, though. And so I'm gonna get to where I'm going with it, because they was talking about which I saw. Remember, I saw this very same part on the show I was telling you about, when Jordan was talking about he opened the door and saw lines of cocaine.
Oh yeah, all the Bulls players.
And
he left.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. That nigga left for hype.
Right. He left. See, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, y'all
He
easy.
He left. Yeah, he left an hour later. Hour later, after he got some and got high. Yeah, he left all right.
Motherfucker eating what they call it, eating a visual sandwich all the way home. but
but you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't trust this documentary. And people like Skip and all they worship Jordan so much. They just want to smell his draws. I swear to God, I cannot. It's like y'all need to stop with all this worship, man. Y'all,
Man.
I'm a fan, but relax. He's just a man. They just act like, boy, this dude can't do no wrong. Blah blah blah. So I got a little snippet of this interview that so Horace Grant did an interview on a radio show after this, premiered, and he just wanted to give his take on the Last Dance. So I'm gonna play a little snippet of this interview. So this is, I don't know, I think they was on a radio show or something, but let's see, should I make this full screen? Guess it don't matter. So anyway, let's see, you should be able to hear it pretty good.
Michael says, oh, yeah, Horace was the leak. He's the one that went to Sam Smith and gave him all that stuff for the Jordan rules. The floor is yours. How do you respond to that?
Cap, as I stated to everybody, that is a downright, outright, completely lie. Lie. And as I stated, if MJ had a grudge with me, let's settle it like, man, let's talk about it, or we can settle it another way. But yet and still, he goes out and put this lie out that I was the source behind. Sam and I have always been great friends. We're still great friends. But the sanctity of...
Hold on, I'm going to play a little more of that. Did you hear about that they was trying to say that Horace Grant was snitching on... what's the Jordan rules? You heard that?
The Jordan rule is what Detroit did.
Right.
That's the Jordan rule where motherfucker he getting hit every time he shoot the ball. He getting fucked up.
So
if he get the ball, tackle his ass. Basically, that's a Jordan rule.
Okay, like Hack-a-Shack.
Yeah, times 10.
Okay, but
anybody else can beat us, but not him. That's the Jordan rule.
Okay, is supposed to be something that saying that Horace Grant was cool with. I guess he was cool with one of the
Piston players.
No. Higher ups and stuff that he wanted to keep between the players, and Horace Grant was running and telling. I mean, that's what he was accusing him of, and he's saying, "No, I didn't do that." So I'm gonna play a little bit more of this. Let's see what the part I was particularly talking about on the video.
That locker room, I would never put anything personal out there. The mere fact that Sam Smith was a investigative reporter, that he had to have two sources, to write a book, I guess. Why would MJ just point me out? Okay?
Right.
It's only a grudge, man. I'm telling you, it was only a grudge. And I think he proved that during this so-called documentary when if you don't say something, if you say something about him, he's going to cut you off. He's going to try to destroy your character. I mean, Charles Barkley, they've been friends for over 20, 30 years, and he said something about Michael's management with the Charlotte Bobcats or the Charlotte Hornets. And then they haven't spoken since then. And my point is that he said I was a snitch, but yet and still after 30 or 35 years, he brings up his rookie year going into one of his teammates' room, his former teammates' room, and seeing coke and weed and women. My point is, why in the hell did he want to bring that up? What's that got to do with anything? I mean, if you want to call somebody a snitch, that's a damn snitch right there.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah, so I heard that, but like, okay, I wasn't thinking just like he a snitch, but I was also thinking exactly like how you thinking. Why is he talking about that when you basically saying everybody on that team? That's what you talking about. Like, you ain't saying any names, but we know who the people you talking about. So you basically you just snitched on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when he was like, my rookie year, did you see that one? That
no,
part?
no.
Okay, so that's what I
his
called
mama.
you.
I saw his mama. That's why.
Okay, well, when I called you, that's what I was talking about when I was like Jordan lying and shit.
Right.
And I was like, he said, I went into a room, it was lines of coke and women and weed everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So at first he said he knocked on the door, he's like, oh, this MJ. And he's like, he heard a voice, like, who's that? Who's that? No, he cool. I guess he cool. Come on, you cool. Like they was like checking, like they was sneaking or some shit. And I'm like, okay, even if that was the case, you can't bring that up right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because you just threw all them under the bus. So now everybody on that team that was there on his rookie year, you just told that they was doing coke and fucking women in the locker room. Which, I mean, people already suspect shit like that.
I
but
mean, yeah, Darryl Strawberry been saying that.
no, but you just told it happened, so you just kind of lost your teammates'
trust.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So
Just to make yourself look cool.
does that make him a bigger snitch than Kobe now, right?
What you talking about?
He a bigger snitch than Kobe now, right?
When Kobe talked about Shaq?
Yeah.
This
is worse.
I mean, I guess, but
He told on a few
see,
niggas, not just
Kobe.
one.
But see, no, yeah, this is worse because Kobe didn't tell everybody. He told one
Right.
person. They just let go what he said.
Right.
Because he was talking. I think he was talking to the police maybe when he said that.
I
Who
don't
was he
know.
talking to? He didn't do an official interview when he said that. He was
No.
talking to like the cops about it. He was like, I should just do like Shaq and pay my women.
But he did confirm with Stephen A. Smith in an interview.
What did he said that?
Yeah.
I mean, if you got me saying it, I can't just say, "Oh, I didn't
Right.
say it."
That's still
Okay,
prove
I
he a
said
man
it.
that he said it, you know. So
I mean, if you got me saying it,
right.
I look stupid if I just sit here and lie and then just call it my lie on live TV. So you just gotta admit it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I wanted to play that, man, because I was like feeling the same way he was, and I didn't know that Horace Grant was just gonna come out and just, you know, saying like, this dude lying. So basically, he said that Jordan had a grudge against him because because of that book. It was a book that I guess somebody wrote. You heard about that?
No, but I understand what he's saying because Jordan, you know, if he don't feel he number one, then
Right. Well, they were saying
it's a
that
problem.
they got sources talking about things that Jordan didn't want people to know or whatever,
Right.
and Horace Grant was one of the sources. And then he said he just hold a grudge against me because of that book, and they used me as a source. He said it was other sources, but that he came at me or
he
whatever.
just picked one to just fuck off.
Right. I mean, I guess he just. But you already know once you get in your head, somebody is this. You ain't gonna let it go unless somebody straight comes you with proof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he don't like Horace Grant because of that, or whatever. And Horace Grant to the point said, "Hey, we can step outside. We handle this like men.
Hey,
we ain't
you
got to
want-
do
you
all
want-
this back and forth
You
shit."
want to talk about it or you want to do something about it? I mean, whichever one.
Yeah, I already knew what everybody getting to say. See, ESPN is pumping it because it's their shit. But
That's
come
all
on,
that's all they
y'all-
got.
Right. Y'all are not gonna put out nothing that we don't know though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's why I was like, stop it, ESPN. Y'all acting like this is gonna be groundbreaking. You finna hear about stuff you never heard about Jordan. You gonna hear about the women he slept with. You gonna hear about the drugs he did. You gonna hear about, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna hear about him kicking puppies or some shit. You know what I'm saying? No,
No,
we
that's
didn't
Michael
hear that
Vick
shit.
documentary.
Huh?
That's Michael Vick documentary.
Oh, ooh, too soon. Anyway, but you know what I'm saying. You want to hear the dirt. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And all we heard was just, you know, he was supposed to be rough and mean to guys and shit. Okay, like any coach. You know what I'm saying?
Typical.
Right. I mean, it's not. You know, y'all didn't. This like as I thought. They didn't show me. It didn't. It didn't give me the goods. It didn't give me nothing that I ain't gonna come away thinking about less about them. But I just want to hear the truth.
Right.
If you say this is gonna be groundbreaking or something, because I didn't seen 100 documentaries on Jordan.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be some footage that they decided not to release back when they did other documentaries. But it's nothing though. It's just edited shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shit put together.
Yeah, my first year, you know, this happened. You know, this championship run, we said this. I said such and such and such. Okay. All right.
Jordan.
And yeah, like Skip and all them was like, after seeing this, if you like MJ better than, if you like LeBron better than MJ, you crazy and all this. I'm like, oh, shut up. Shut up.
That shouldn't have been the case anyway.
Well, one, like I said, it's an ESPN production show. They trying to pump it more than anything. Well, even though he Fox Sports Net, but it's just like they just all on this Jordan worship so much that he can't do no wrong. It's like y'all need to stop. Like he's a man. He's your favorite player. I love him as a basketball player, but he's human. He make mistakes like everybody else. He fuck up. He say some shitty shit, and he probably arrogant as a motherfucker.
Well, the rumor was that he gave the documentary a go once LeBron beat the 72-3 Warriors.
Okay.
They said Jordan felt some type of way about that when LeBron came back and won. He was like, send the Wolves.
Okay, so he trying to keep his name just out there
He
more.
trying to keep himself relevant because what LeBron did that time.
Okay, well, taking his shine away, huh? You a GM? What you worried about it for? you own the whole team.
That nigga don't care.
You can't get you can't go to no higher level than Jordan has gone in basketball. You got 6 rings, MVPs, trophies everywhere. You own a team.
Don't matter. He won it all. Shit.
All right, I guess.
Rest in peace, Kobe, but he ain't got no Oscar. Yeah.
Well, Space Jam, you didn't get no Oscar. Hey,
you ever been cursed out your own house before?
I tell you what, man. That's one thing Jordan can't do. His acting is so bad.
Bugs Bunny.
Hold on. So this dude wake up in the cartoon world. What are you doing here? Bugs Bunny. Hey, you're not real.
If I were real, would I do this?
Bro, if you woke up in a cartoon world, how would you be acting?
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
I got hit, and I woke up in Looney Tune world and looking at actual cartoons. I wouldn't be like, Bugs Bunny, you're not real.
I remember he was like, what's going on? What the fuck?
Why you asking a cartoon what's going on?
Right, nigga, you need to check yourself out.
Yeah, what's that on Spider-Verse, the Spider-Ham? It can get weirder.
Straight up.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
what
So,
else?
yeah, it's just, and I'm a Horace Grant fan, the goggles,
Man.
and I was hoping that Orlando had won the title when he went with Orlando, but he didn't make it. But
He got one with the Lakers, so it's all good.
he was with the Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When they won their first one.
All right. So anyway, that just kind of like I just wanted to play that, but that just goes to show I already knew this documentary is just some old kind of a fluff piece on Jordan. That's all. And the beef is real, man. Horace Grant just straight up said that dude a liar and a snitch without skipping a beat.
That's gonna be the thing now though. Like this actually might open up some doors we need open. Like it's gonna be other people coming out with shit. Like wait a minute,
Maybe people
no.
are not scared to talk bad about George because I'm telling you like this: people that he did wrong probably just won't say shit because they know that they're gonna get attacked. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck this. We gotta expose this nigga. Somebody knows something.
I know. It's like stop acting like, it's like, yeah, okay.
They got some on Michael Jackson. They got some on this nigga. Flat out.
Yeah, like he didn't do nothing but just play basketball. He made it seem like that's all he worried about, just play basketball.
They talked about the hood nigga that he lost the bet to for $50,000 or whatever. But
what happened with that? He just gave him $50,000. Like, damn it, that's it.
Yeah, I guess.
Right. Okay, that's not a story.
And his name is Slim or something.
Okay, all right, that's not a story.
I can't wait to watch it.
You know what I'm saying? Did he shoot the dude? Did the dude kill his dog or something before send him a message? You know what I'm saying? Now that's a story.
Now we got something.
You know what I'm saying? Did he get home and his fucking parrot was in his goldfish, drowned his parrot in his fish tank or something?
I don't know. If
You know,
this was
we got a
in it.
story there.
The Mike Tyson shit was in. I don't know if it was in there or not, but they was talking about how Jordan was fucking with what's her name after Tyson. And Tyson trying to beat his ass.
Who was that? Robin Givens?
Yeah.
Oh,
And Tyson was talking shit to him, trying to beat his ass, and Jay said Jordan was looking shook. Like,
it's Tyson.
I know,
mean,
right?
I would have security on that ass, though. I wouldn't be, because, Tyson always try to spur up. Like, hey,
nigga, he gonna whoop your security ass.
well, okay, while he's doing that, I'm going to slip my ass out the back door. Handle that. You get in there. You too.
Hey, you seen him lately? Another
Who
change
that?
subject. Tyson.
He about to, he talking about coming back.
You seen him?
Yeah, he looks strong. You
God,
seen him hitting the mitts and stuff?
dog. He said he back at the end of it.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to do just like a little.
He
like
better
a
not
little-
fight Holyfield, man. He
No,
gonna beat his
when they
ass.
was talking about Holyfield or Shannon Briggs, like they all in their 50s. So first off, it's gonna be kind of like a charity, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, all right.
So it's gonna be like hopefully they only go like 3 rounds.
Bro,
It's gonna be like an exhibition
No.
with another retired boxer.
no. No. That nigga was in that bag hard as fuck.
I know. Well, I mean, shit, they still. It's the money. It's kind of sad that they need to do this. All
Tyson
of
ain't
them.
broke.
I mean, I'm just saying. Well, we don't know that, but the point is, they shouldn't be doing no exhibition fights in their 50s. And once they all retired and in the Hall of Fame, chill out. But
I know some people got an itch
Holyfield,
for it. Like
Shannon Briggs,
George Foreman came back. He was what, 40, 41?
right? I mean, he fought to like in mid 40s or whatever. But
Man, he whooped Michael Moore ass. That was a good fight.
yeah, I understand it. I ain't saying they can't. I'm just saying I don't want them to come back and really mess themselves up. I wouldn't mind seeing a nice little exhibition, but keep
Yeah,
it
you
light,
right.
y'all. If they
But-
can, don't get up there and kill each other like they used to. For
Dude.
real, I just don't want to see them kill each other too.
That's what I'm saying. Because he was on Instagram, talked to the dude, and he was like, he doing a quick training. He was like, turn, turn. I'm like, this.
And
nigga
it's the thing though.
fast.
But if you talking about fighting for rounds and rounds, can he keep that up? That's the thing. He is in his 50s now. He did look good, but that's for a short amount of time. How
That's
long was
true.
that video?
Yeah,
A minute?
yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that for rounds. Yeah.
That fourth round, you're gonna definitely start feeling your legs.
So, well, I mean, that's another subject for another day. We'll talk about that if once that gets some real legs, and if it's for real, we definitely gonna do a video on it.
Bro, it's Tyson. And then, like, for example, this Jordan shit, when people want to feel the 80s and 90s again, how it's a good feeling, they have no problem with shit like that coming out.
Yeah, they can't let the 80s and 90s go, boy. Even though they some
At
great
all.
decades, but those were the last decades when artists was really doing real
Artists.
things.
I mean,
It's like artists, fashion, all that stuff.
Everything,
Everything
yeah.
was still kind of new. Now everything just repeating. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's why they repeat now, because they shut down all the creativity. It's no creativity, so nobody coming out with nothing new. So they
nothing
just going back to
original
the
no
old
more.
stuff.
Ain't nothing original no more.
You know why? Because everything a corporation. Nothing. They don't care about the art. They only care about the making the money.
Right.
So nothing is being created because it's all about the money. So anyway, that is another subject for another day. And so that was my talk on the
Horace Grant.
and Michael Jordan kind of beef. I hope I kind of want to see it get resolved. I don't want to see them fight.
But it's like
Or
him
a
and Charles
grudge match.
Barkley.
Right. He talked about that.
I heard
What
it.
he said, Charles
That-
Barkley.
that's some
because
hoe ass shit.
Charles Barkley said one thing
He
about him.
criticized him
Now
about,
he don't want to talk about him. Now he
Yeah.
don't want to talk to him no more. Like, come on, George.
John's
Grow
been
up.
tight for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Like, Charles Barkley was there when he got his new contract. Well, he was like, man, this motherfucker don't want to pay me the $30 million. He's like, man, calm down. You going to get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all tight like that when y'all hanging out, playing cards, smoking in the off season. And this nigga say one thing about you on TV, now you want to fuck with him. You fake.
Well-
You fake.
Hold on. Ain't Jordan your boy?
Well, see, this look, this why I'm trying. Same thing with Kobe. Everybody be like, oh, well, he snitched. Listen, what you do on the court and what you do in your personal life is two different things.
True.
So I know how to separate the two.
Right.
You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
more respect on Jordan on the court
Right.
than his personal life.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you want to go there, because Jordan ain't really never gave back to the community. He's like, he don't give a shit about black people for real. If you want to go there, because LeBron done more shit in a week than Jordan did his whole career.
Shit, 10
for-
minutes.
for his
I give LeBron
community.
that. That nigga got a whole school for motherfuckers out here.
I
with
know. I mean,
scholarships.
and I didn't want to, apples to oranges, but I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
But even with Kobe, how he was mentoring athletes after
Yeah.
him and stuff, that was cool to me. You know,
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
some people want to give back. Some people say, "Fuck off, I'm keep moving."
Well, and I feel you. It's just stop acting like dude can't do no wrong. You know, I want to talk about the bad and the good. You know, because I remember back in the day, all you heard was only good shit about. Like they put Jordan on this so much this high pedestal. Back when every time you talk about a documentary, it was or not just documentary, just everything was just Jordan was sitting on this pedestal.
Right.
Everybody else was down here, Jordan was sitting up here. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, it's got to be something on this. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't perfect. You know, if one person speak out against him, everybody attack him. That's why
Right.
people scared to say something. You know, that's bullshit. You know. So anyway, man, we can move on. And we ain't bashing Jordan now. Don't come at us talking about we hate Jordan. It's just the fact that
He ain't perfect.
right, he ain't perfect, and we just want that to be known. We want that to come out as well. Things he didn't do right, or the things he was should be called out on. I think you know what I'm saying. It's only fair that you can call him out too.
Right.
So moving on, man. I wanted to talk about some. I wanted to talk about a little football post